The Pride has been working to this end ever since we took the Purifier back.
Fallout 3 Very Hard Difficulty Guide. This is the last part of Shock and Awe. We're going to get the Tesla coil, which conveniently still exists after 200 years.
Yes, by all means.
So right here I'm just going to offload some stuff on Fox. There is a way to skip the section that I'm going to do right here. But in order to do it, you have to have 100 science, or be able to get to 100 science. There's a terminal that you can hack that you can open up a door that'll lead you straight to the Tesla coil. I'm going to have to take the hard way. Don't get trapped by that door. And right there is it. I tried seeing if there was like a switch on the other side or something. Kind of like in the experimental MIRV, but nah, there isn't one. So, if you have 100 science, hack it. If you don't, then you'll have to take the hard way, which isn't terribly difficult. This is great if you have the Chinese stealth suit. You can just let Fox take it on. There's just mainly security bots. Oh, and I missed that first aid thing right there. Oh well. So anyway, just let Fox deal with everything. He'll do a very nice job of it. And you can, you know, shoot her once or twice to get some XP. Totally up to you. Fox should be doing a lot of this for you. So there's a pilot light, something you can make something out of, I know for sure. Coming up here, usually when I did this my first time, because the first time I did Broken Steel, I took the terminal out the way. Second time, there were security bots here, and then this third time, there weren't any security bots. So I didn't really understand what was going on. So I think what they actually did is they were up top where I am right now, and then they ran through the irradiated room. So anyway, what you gotta do up here is there's a room that has a shit ton of radiation. It's about as irradiated as the Gek chamber was. Or maybe it's the same. But you're gonna need a lot of rad resistance. Oh, and right here's a nice funny Easter egg. I thought it was funny. I probably should have skipped through this, but no, there's a stack of metro tickets. That's not a, it's a metro tickets. And I just touched it, and boom. So, I thought it would be a fun idea to pick them all up. So I'll let you guys watch that. I don't know what I was thinking. Overall, there were 36 metro tickets. So, that kind of just shows. I think it was just kind of a funny Easter egg, kind of like Bethesda does. They do a lot of those, such as the garden gnome holding a teddy bear hostage in one of the tunnels. They got some pretty funny ones. If you explore a lot of the metro tunnels and stuff, you'll find some pretty good ones. Alright, so here's the chamber. I'm not sure if you can deactivate its radiation or something. Okay, so right here, I was trying to wait, but there were enemies nearby, so I just made a manual save. So anyway, what you want to do is put on some radiation-resistant armor. The winterized T-51B is pretty good. And then I'd suggest popping a Rad-X. And then making a run for it. Now, I didn't encounter a lot of radiation, because when I looked at how much my rad resistance was, it was 85%. And even with that, I was taking on about 8 rads a second here. Yeah, around 30-something, fluctuating. Now, right when I came in here, there were a bunch of security bots. So, I was thinking Alien Blaster, but I looked at how much damage it was going to do, and it was pathetic. And it wasn't even killing one. So I said, fuck it. Going with the combat shotgun. Combat shotguns work great against security bots. So anyway, I got both my legs crippled, which was just awesome. So right here I had Fox doing all my dirty work for me, just as everyone should do. So anyway, once you're done with all those Securitia bots, you can go ahead and loot. They give a lot of good fission batteries. Those can be used to make stuff. And then after you're done looting everything, we're going to move on to the next part, which can be a... If you don't know what's going to happen to you, then you're kind of screwed over. Just offload anything you need to Fox. And if you have a pulse grenade, that'll work perfectly for this next part. If you don't have the Chinese stealth suit for whatever reason, now would be the time to pop a stealth boy because of these two turrets that come up. And I'm not sure how weak they are or not, but definitely want to do this. So after you open this door and walk in, the door will shut on you. You see my character's name is very hard. That's beast in it. So anyway, I had 2 pulse grenades just on me. And as you walk through the door, it'll close on you, and 2 turrets will open up here. Now, just go ahead and target both of them. And for me, the first pulse grenade was a sneak attack on both, and it took both of them out. So, there you go. And my explosives is at like 25 or some extremely low number. But the door gets locked, and Fox won't be able to help you. Unless you like push him in here or something, but you can do it yourself. And Fox will teleport back to you in a second. So just hit that electrical switch, and here's your Tesla coil. I suggest getting your health to full, and also saving, because I've tried many times, and in some instances I've died if I didn't have totally full health. So just take any form of healing, and make sure you're at full health. I was here trying to decide if I should use up a stem pack and probably waste it or not. So I decided, fuck it. So here you go, and it'll put you to beat your heart beating. And there you go. That's the Tesla coil. All we gotta do now is escape. But there are some alien power cells in here. There's one on the table, and then one on there, and then one right there. And yeah, it's pretty much done. There's a few other things you can loot. Some mentats on that table. So anyway, once you're done and Fox is done getting in my way, there's also some scrap metal on your way out. And once you climb this ladder over here, that just leads back into that room. Just go ahead and pop another stem pack. Once you leave this area, there will be a death claw that will appear. I just thought I'd go ahead and use some plasma grenades that I had gotten through my travels here. Just use them all up on them. You can do whatever you want, really. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, kind of wasted a plasma grenade there. But anyway, that is it, all of shock value. And all you have to do now is return to the Citadel, which I'll have in this video, but I won't be commentating because it's kind of simple. So I will see you in the final quest of Broken Steel, Who Dares Win? Which is a reference of something. Probably to a book. I don't know.
You found a Tesla coil? Excellent. I'll see to it that this reaches the scribes immediately. You've done good work, soldier. Are you ready for your next assignment? We don't have time to spare. Based on the data you brought us from the relay station, we've identified where the Enclave is basing their operation. It seems they have a second base of operations at Adams Air Force Base outside of D.C. The only safe way to get there is through the presidential metro used by the government before the war. You're going to be on your own again for now. The rest of the Brotherhood will be providing a distraction so you can slip in undetected. Once you breach the presidential metro and get to Adams Air Force Base, look for the resupply crate. Inside, you'll find your new orders, and hopefully we can put a working Tesla cannon into your hands.